Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 here with Bath City Football Club and the closing stages here in Skybet League 2, our first season in that league, and we are doing quite well for ourselves. We are actually very close to a playoff spot to get promoted, and that is much better than we were aiming at and hoping for at the very best. We were actually trying to just be sure to not go out of the league, but here we are with the 9 match days left, and coming up here is the first match against Bristol Rovers in this episode. Not the first match. The first match versus them we already have had, of course, but as I said, the first match in this episode, and they are fourth in the league, so they are in the playoff zone at the moment. We aren't. We are playing as a away team though, so we'll be a little bit harder due to that, but overall I think this is another 6-point kind of game, like we have had several before this one, so we definitely have a good chance here to make something happen, but not if we were listening to the bookmakers here. Odds are very much in Bristol Rovers' favor and not to us at all. So we have Luke Dune being called up a lone player, and training overall for the first team 7.3. For the under 18s or under 23s 7.46, so all right, and under 18s 7.13, so actually not that good at all for the under 18s. Let's have a look here on the individual training rating or results here for our players. So we have Merch, of course, that have taking huge leaps actually this month as well here so far. So that is really nice, and hopefully he can develop to something really good here. We'll definitely keep playing him at least, since he's developing so good. Heat here actually improving quite a bit as well. Nothing crazy, but quite a bit there. Alloy getting a little bit better. Also, Gray not improving as much as we would hope there. He's also a player that we are hoping on, like Merch here, to really develop. Dune is also getting a little bit better. Charles a little bit as well. De Havilland not so much. Charles and De Havilland is players that we really were hoping they would develop more, and pretty much O'Connor here also. Unfortunately, that is not working out at all for us. Akinola not really happening much there either. So let's actually have a look here on O'Connor. Yeah, he's our only choice really for a right winger, so that is not good at all actually. Thanks there. We have Baker and Morris here that we should criticize a little bit for the training performance, so we'll do just that. And Morris here, no, haven't really developed at all. So we got some training advice here also. So we start individual training there of June and Charles that have a really good potential, but it's not really showing it, unfortunately. And his age, well, he's 24, so he really would need to develop faster, really, to get to the level he would be able to if he just did it, so to say. And so here we have a super tough game coming up here in the match after this as well. So we'll be very tough opponents here, these two matches in this episode. So we will see how we get on with that. So first, let's do the team selection here for the match against Bristol Rovers. So Molden, Merch, Akinola, and Morris, yeah, that's correct. Together with Akon, that's fine. We don't have any other choice than these players. And yeah, it's all the best players here, and all have a condition over 90% and met sharpness pretty much over 100% as well. So that's good. Molden is better than Baptiste. Correct, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, a lot better. So that's good. And yeah, this is also good. Unfortunately, the relationship aren't perfect, and also unfortunately Gosling isn't really developing super fast and super well. He is decent, but we would like him to develop even faster. But I guess we should be giving him a contract here, maybe. We'll wait here a little bit, but I guess we should actually let's just offer him a contract. So we want a longer contract. I really shouldn't just suggest terms there. It was a while since I played the game, actually. Yeah, we'll just walk away. So that will probably be a little bit frustrating for him, for Gosling. I, of course, forgot to remove the increased wage for promotion and yearly wage rise. We can't have that in, really, or we can. We are pretty rich, really, of sorts, but I'm not going to have any contracts that have yearly wage rises in, or promotion wage rise that will just skew out the wages very unnecessarily for us. So good chance there by Poncelli. Unfortunately, he got not robbed, but he had the keeper save his shot or chance there. 1 versus 1. Gray now with the ball. Pretty much pinball out the chance to Akon here just outside the penalty area, to the Haviland, to Gray, and dabbling away the ball, or losing the ball there very cheaply, unfortunately. And next highlight here seems to be for Bristol Rovers, and they hit the top bar there, but out for a goal kick, so no goal there. And let's see here, we seem to be dominating the game here actually so far, but no goal or so far, and we are actually not really hitting the target either here. And a counter-attack for Bristol Rovers, and it's a goal here. Unfortunately, they take the lead 0-1 for Bassett versus Bristol Rovers here in the 37th minute. And yeah, they have a pretty huge stadium also, something that I'm pretty much not always saying, but saying a lot of the times here in Sky Bet League 2. Some of the teams have so big stadiums, so it's very impressive and kinda not unfair, but kind of gets something to fight for sure. And speaking of fighting for, I know we are playing, well, this is getting released and I'm playing this as Football Manager 2020 is released. So the question is, should I continue this Let's Play series here in 2019, or should I just redo it in 2020 and see how long we can take it there instead, in the same time or something like that? What we do happening here is a goal for Bassett though, so we have equalized here just before the end of the first half, so really good there by the lads. And there we have the end of the first half. So the scoreline 1-1 for Bassett versus Bristol Rovers. Shots 13-5, shots on target 4-2, possession 52-48%. So definitely overall a good half there for us, I would say. Pretty good results overall, or good performance overall from the players. Aiken here, not the best, and O'Connor there, not getting too happy when we were saying to Aiken pretty much that we weren't that happy with his performance. So we will see here how the second half goes, but we will focus and play pretty much just as usual here with substitutions and everything like that. So first highlight here in the second half, and saved on the goal line there on the corner for Bath City, and Bristol Rovers very nearly there making another goal here. Maybe a chance for a sort of a counter-attack, but not really. So time to make a substitution, but we'll see this highlight first before we do anything that we might regret. So Bristol Rovers here with the ball again, and they seem to be getting through, and a power shot straight into goal there by Holmes. That were super fast shot there, actually. A lot of power behind that for sure. Or at least it looked that way. Yeah, definitely a smoker there. So unfortunately, they retake the lead as said. So time to do a substitution or two. Aiken there, not happy and not performing well. So we'll take him off. And we really sort of want to do that with more defenders that are tired. Yeah, we will do that for Morris. That is pretty much our choice here to do. And I should have pressed that green button to up our chances, but we'll go with a shout to show some passion instead here. So highlight here again in the 71st minute looked to be maybe a good chance for us, but it's Bristol Rovers here again, and our keeper saves us just from having have a even bigger uphill battle. But yeah, managed to get that pretty much away here on the corner as well. So hopefully we can get back into the game and get a chance here again. So what will we shout now? The man more, I guess. It's pretty useful when we can. The man more and push forward after that maybe. Unfortunately, another corner there from Bristol Rovers, but our keeper rushing out and showing safe hands there. So taking care of the ball. And we'll see what happens here. Goal kick out to O'Connor here. A long ball up to Gosling. Gosling is through, but saved there by Vigero, the keeper of Bristol Rovers. But a good chance there for sure. So let's see here. Do push forward. We have 4 minutes of extra time. And here we are at 4 minutes, so I guess it's all over, and it certainly is. So the final scoreline for Bassett versus Bristol Rovers is 1-2, shots 18-15, shots on target 6-7, and possession 52-48%. So overall, I really think we were unlucky not winning that game, or at least drawing. We definitely created pretty much as many chances as they did, I would say, or maybe a little bit less dangerous, but overall still very much up there. After that game, though, we dropped down to 11th place in the league, 2 points up to a playoff spot, and 28 points clear of the relegation zone. But as you see here, the league is so damn close. 17th place or even 18th place. Steven H is just 10 points behind us, and it's up to 3rd place. It's 8 points, so it's really close. And yeah, they have had 10,000 attending that game. Pretty darn crazy. So while we're moving towards the next game here against Tranmere Rovers, remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. Also, if you haven't done so yet but want to see more or follow along on our journey, remember to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, guys, if you have suggestion or have an opinion on how I should do, if we should continue this series or start it anew for Football Manager 2020 or anything else, do leave a comment. I read everything and take everything into consideration, just so you know. So some training changes due to matches, I guess that's all right. We'll just march on here towards the next match day. Let's see here, individual training to start, sure. And yeah, guys, also I'm actually doing a series also on the channel on FIFA Manager 2020. So check that out if you're interested. That's pretty much based on the database for Football Manager 2020, but for the game FIFA Manager 2013 or 2014 with updated database. So that is a game that was around for around 15 years during from 2000 pretty much, and Football Manager actually had some competition that were really good, and overall I liked the FIFA Manager games very, very much, since that had a lot more control over the club. So yeah, well, you had more total control over the club and could do more things, so to say, and a little bit easier on the eye, at least then I thought it was, and a little bit easier interface and everything like that. But now I wouldn't really say so, but yeah, each to their own, I guess, and to their liking. So some pre-match tactical advice on players to drop here and fitness concerns, but we are not really going to care about that, so to say. According to the bookmakers here, an even game to expect for the match against Tranmere. And apparently O'Connor is pretty much close to beat or get on par with the record assist for one season, during one season. So that's pretty interesting. Training for our first team, 7.39 as an average here last week. Under 23s, 7.18. Under 18s, 7.61. So decent this week around. So let's take a look on the individual here. And we will see again if we can try to get in a contract with Gosling. I guess we will not, but we'll see here. Yeah, he don't want to talk with us right now. I understand that, since we took back the offer that he thought were good. I didn't really mean to do that, but all right. So, as usual here for the under 23s, we thought anyone to be available for that match that needs match sharpness from our first team. Let's go to the team selection here. As said, I don't really see us doing any changes here, since this is the best team that is currently playing, and also we can't really have more lone players in the team. So this is what we will go with. June have an injury here, or is away though, so we should add in someone else, and that someone else I think will be Jones or Baker. We'll do Baker. Yeah, we'll continue. And kick straight off just as usual and comment the game just as usual. Raw and slow like we do it here on the channel. and I hope you are enjoying it. I certainly am, and I certainly weren't enjoying that chance though by Tranmere, starting off really good on in that corner, but luckily for us it were over the top bar. Free kick here for Bath City, but unfortunately it got picked up by the defenders of Tranmere. So here they are on a counter-attack, but it's going pretty slow, but I managed to get up to the right-hand side, and the cross is in, and the header is also in, unfortunately, so the scoreline here now 0-1 for Bath City versus Tranmere, and yeah, definitely not the start that we had in mind here, and that were way too easy, too many players there that should have cleared the ball and marked the players correctly and everything like that. And we'll have a shouting match here then, I guess. So we'll go with the man more after show some passion. And we should say our next is push forward. And we'll see here what more we do. Down to 12 now, so really the dropping places here. We'll wait for the end of the first half now. So after one half, the scoring is 0-1 for Bath City versus Tranmere. Shots 2-6, shots on target 0-2, possession 50-50%. So overall very even game, but not really in terms of chances. And that were good, that we at least said to one player that we weren't happy. We'll say get creative. I don't know if that's really a good talk to say or a shout to say, but we'll try here. First highlight here in the second half. Tranmere Rovers unfortunately with the ball and hitting the post there, and we are just managing to clear it. So not looking that great at the moment, to be honest. So we'll show some passion here again. And very much past the 60-minute mark. So time to make a substitution or two. So we'll have in Jordan instead of Akinola here. Charles is tired. The Helen is playing bad though. So yeah, we'll still play out Charles here. And put in Sainz there as a deep lying playmaker. And that will do for now. We'll go with not team instructions. We'll go with attacking here as a mentality. And that were not what I wanted to do either. We'll shout the man more. And next time here in the 77th minute. Our keeper with the ball on the free kick and passing up to Merch here, but not really coming anywhere. And Akon toward Gosling to De Havilland to Sangster, and Sangster a long ball towards Gosling again, but a pretty bad ball. So Tranmere taking over the ball, and here on the counter attack, and they shoot just over the top bar, or pretty much a long way over the top bar, to be honest. Next highlight here in the 81st minute. Tranmere Rovers with the ball just outside the penalty area on the right hand side, passing it to the middle and shoots a power shot at the top bar, and there on the rebound the player were, but it was offside, so no goal luckily for us. And highlight straight after. The goal kick here, taking it up to Akon, to De Havilland in the middle of the field, to Gray, passing it, or a long ball towards Poncelli. Poncelli is first to Gosling, and it's a goal here in the 82nd minute for Bath City FC, or Bath City just. And we have equalized late here in the game. And we'll show some passion together with attacking here for the last 10 minutes of the match, I guess. We really would need a win here to place us decently in the league. So we are hoping for that, really. And 3 minutes to go here, and I guess this is the highlight for the final whistle. Here in the 93rd minute, so 3 seconds to go until 93 minutes, and there we have it, the end of the game. So the final result for Bastet versus Tranmere is 1-1, shots 7-14, shots on target 3-3, and possession 51-49%. So overall, an alright game. We could have won it, we could have lost it. Pretty much the same as last game around, so evening that out would be a win maybe. So a little bit unlucky maybe. And now I would say it's been crystallized a little bit more and even more close here in the league. We are now down to 12th place, still 3 points up to a playoff zone or a playoff spot, and actually up to up to 5th place it's 4 points, so extremely close. Up to 3rd place it's 8 points for us, so very, very tight. Dropping 1 place is 6 points though, so you shouldn't be lower than 12th here in the league no matter what, I would say. So let's see here, currencies. I wanted to see, let's see here, home. Is this where, yeah. So how it's have developed, we have sort of dropped here just outside the playoff zone. Well, the playoff zone we haven't really been in that much. We have just been on the bubble pretty much all the time. And now we have dropped here again quite badly, unfortunately, but we're still in it. We do have a chance here, depending on how it will go in the next few games there. Attending in that game were 2,390, so that's decent, and Gosling ends its goal draft, which is really good for us. And with that said, that will be everything for this episode. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.